Hi, ECFC Explorers. That is so fun to finally be able to call you. The last time that we were together for one of our videos, we hadn't yet announced that the Explorers were going to be our new mascot. So this is the first time I get to call you that. So exciting. So we are back for another round of our social and emotional learning lessons videos, and I'm excited to continue to share these with you throughout the summer. They not only are they good practice to sort of learn and reinforce some of the skills that we'll be talking about as we are ready to get back to school, hopefully in the fall, but also how with your kiddos, you guys at home or at daycare, wherever you are during summer break and whoever you're with. So a lot of these skills and cards and things that we'll be talking about, you could absolutely use those outside of school. And then you guys are going to be in great shape by the time we get back to school, whether that's back with us for another year or off to kindergarten. You'll get to relearn and reuse all of these things. So you're going to be ahead of the game. It's been a couple of weeks, so let's just take a second to review a little bit about what we learned during our first round of the videos. We talked about our 3 B's, which are our behavior expectations at early childhood. And those 3 B's are be safe, be kind, and be a good listener. Those are sort of the tenets of how we teach all of our students the way that we are expected to behave at early childhood. We also talked about, I'm gonna have to pull into my memory here. You guys think about it too. Make sure I didn't forget anything. We learned about our listening rules. Our eyes are watching, ears listening, voice is quiet, body calm. We learned about following directions. We learned about, using self-talk, telling ourselves in our brain or saying quietly, all the steps to follow, all of the directions to follow, because it can be hard to remember all of the different steps in what we have to do. We talked a lot about feelings, and we're going to talk a little bit more about them this week, but we talked about the things that we can look for to be able to tell how somebody else is feeling. Let's see if I can remember them all. We talked about paying attention to their face. We looked at eyes and we looked at cheeks. We looked at mouths. We also looked at bodies. You might remember the little guy, I don't remember his name, but when we were talking about feeling angry, we could see it in his body. He was hunched forward and he was tight. Paying attention to what's happening in the story to see if we can use those clues to figure out how somebody is feeling. And then we finished up with, after we worked on identifying those feelings, naming all of those feelings, we worked on the steps to how to handle those feelings, how to manage those feelings. Because we talked about those uncomfortable feelings, they make our bodies feel uncomfortable. And when our bodies feel uncomfortable, we really have to think about the right way to react to those things. So we talked about saying stop, naming that feeling, I'm angry. And then we talked about paying attention to our bodies. Remember, we put our hands on our tummies and paid attention to where we felt that uncomfortable feeling. You might remember that I feel my uncomfortable feelings here in my chest. A lot of people feel them in their tummies. And then we also talked about the different ways to calm our bodies down once we pay attention to what they're feeling. In addition to naming them and paying attention to what they are, what was that? There was a Sesame Street video that we used to help us learn how to do it the right way. Belly breathing, that's right. And the important thing with belly breathing is to fill your tummy with air. That's why it's called belly breathing. So when you're breathing normally, you fill your chest with air up here. But when you're trying to calm your body down, you have to fill up your belly, because grown-ups, we want to engage the diaphragm, which is kind of there at the base of the sternum. So let's practice that one time. Fill your bellies up and blow it out. Oh, You do remember. You guys are so good at this. So what we're going to be talking about over the next several weeks of summer break, we're going to talk a little bit this week about some feelings, and then we're going to move on to sort of some skills in how to play with one another and how to make friends. And then we're also going to work on some problem solving skills, which is a really big job. When you're a kiddo, when you're in school, and when you're at home or at daycare, whoever you're with. These are all really good skills. So we will do that too. And I have really exciting news. When we were doing our videos during remote learning, I didn't always get to have Aaron and Eric with me. Remember my puppets? Here they are. I didn't always get to have them with me, but I get to have them with me for at least one video every week because we've got some more time to kind of stretch these lessons out over summer break. So my plan is to come to you on Wednesdays and Thursdays with new videos, and they will always be on our YouTube page. I'll upload them to our YouTube page. So if you need to catch up or you want to go back, they're always there. That link will be also in the post on Facebook when I post this first video. So that will be there too. Okay, so the last time that we were together, we spent a lot of time learning about how to tell what someone is feeling, and learning about all those feelings and what to do with all of those feelings, how to manage them. So you guys are going to be really good at this part. I wonder what Aaron and Eric are feeling today. Oh boy, I can't wait. Why are you so happy? The dentist is coming to school for a visit. I love the dentist. He helps me brush my teeth. I'm not going to let him look at my teeth. I don't like the dentist. Hi, Aaron and Eric. What are you two talking about? The dentist is coming today. The dentist is my friend. You sound happy about that dentist visit. I am. Okay, my friends at home, if you feel the same way about a dentist visit as Eric feels, he feels happy, give me a thumbs up. Parents, you can even put a thumbs up in the comments if you want. Let's see maybe what Aaron's feeling. What do you guys think? Okay, put your hands down. How about you, Aaron? Are you excited about the dentist visit? No. I don't like the dentist looking in my mouth. Oh, you sound scared of the dentist visit. If you are not quite sure at home about a dentist visit, give me a thumbs down. Parents, you can put those in the comments if you want to too. Just like, whoops, sorry, Aaron. Just like you, our friends have different feelings about the same thing. Some of you will have put your thumbs up and been excited about going to the dentist. Some of you will have put your thumbs down and not been excited about going to the dentist. And you know what? It's okay to have different feelings about the same thing. That's a tough one to learn, but it's okay. So tomorrow when we come back together, Aaron and Eric, you did a great job. Thank you for your help. So tomorrow when we come back together, we're going to practice that a little bit more. We're going to use one of our picture cards, and you're going to have to put on your, I forgot to talk about attendoscopes. Put on your attendoscope and look at the faces to see if you can figure out how somebody's feeling. And we'll practice a little bit more with another example of kiddos feeling the same or different about the same situation. So I'm going to need your help tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your day.